Hi everyone, today we are introducing the ultimate external SSD solution for your smartphones, the Freewell Pro SSD Hub. Whether you are a professional content creator, photographer, videographer, or simply need more storage on your smartphone, this hub is a perfect choice for you. It can be used not only for professional filmmaking and photography, but also for storing tons of photos and videos on the go. Occasionally, when I use external SSD drives, I have some issues with overheating, and this device has great heating management system because Freewell Pro SSD Hub comes with precisely engineered dedicated heat dissipation spaces. And keep in mind, guys, that overheating can slow down your SSD or even damage it. And with this particular design, heat has more room to dissipate and escape. And what's even cooler, guys, is that you can have a lot of footage on the SSD itself after a shoot, and you simply detach it, it attaches magnetically, and then you can plug it into your computer and start editing off of this SSD without even sending the footage to other SSD or your computer. Nice touch. Also, it has a very flexible SSD compatibility thanks to M.2 interface. You can choose from different SSD sizes from 2230 to 2280 and up to 8 terabytes of storage. It means that you don't have to use some proprietary SSDs and choose whatever capacity and form factor you want. And the installation process is also very simple. Simply open the lid, then insert the SSD, then put a holding screw inside and close the lid. That's simple. As you can tell from the screen recording, my iPhone 16 Pro Max has low battery now, but we have a 60-watt power delivery port as well, so you connect a single cable and both the SSD and power delivery comes to your smartphone. And also you'll see a little sign of USB connection, the blue one, in your dynamic island. Keep in mind, guys, that for proper video recording, the disk should be formatted to exFAT format, and you can format it straight from your iPhone. Just simply go to the Files app, then find the drive, tap and hold on it, and format it to exFAT. When you plug this in, it initializes within a second, and then you'll have a ton more space on your device for ProRes recording in Apple Log, which I do on my regular daily basis. So right here you can see that we have 147 minutes on 4K 30, but if we unplug it, I'll have 72 minutes, which is much less. Then I can also use it with 4K 60, which you cannot do with the built-in storage on your iPhone. And you can even go up to 4K 120 frames per second on your iPhone 16 Pro Max, and it has zero issues with recording 4K 120 footage. And I did test it extensively, and with my previous SSDs like Samsung T5 and T7, I simply could not record in 4K 120. There was some bug, and maybe the speeds were not there. By the way, the speeds of this SSD, which I have installed into this enclosure, are right here. You can check them out, and they're pretty fast, and this disk cost me like $100 and you can find those even cheaper. The Pro SSD Hub by Freewell also features a ton of useful ports. For example, we have a dedicated microphone port. Here I have my Rode Wireless Pro system. Here is the transmitter. No, here is the transmitter, here is the receiver, and we can plug this into this port right here. And if we go to Blackmagic camera app, we go to audio. You can see that right now Wireless Pro RX is right here, and if I tap, you can see that now we have wireless audio transmission signal. And guys, with other SSD disks, it's simply not possible, and if you try to use some dongles, they could not work probably with this type of system. So this is a no-brainer. If you record audio, you want to charge your phone simultaneously and record to the external SSD. It also has a 60-watt charging port, as I said, and I'm using it right now, and a 10 gigabit USB-C port, which allows you to transfer at very high speeds, which is enough for ProRes recording at 4K 120 frames per second, as I just showed you. What's also cool, guys, is that it has a modular design with pretty strong magnets. For example, the phone holder can be detached completely, and now you can use it as is, and then you simply attach it right here. And it also can be rotated 90 degrees pretty easily, and it also features 2 cold shoe mounts on it. But if you don't want to use the phone holder or this handle, you can basically detach the holder itself, which is really easy to do, like so. And then you can detach the SSD itself. It has all the ports, and it can be magnetically attached to your smartphone. By the way, here's the Freewell cage with 17mm threads for the lenses. So right here you have a very minimal solution. You simply plug the cable right here, and you can basically use it as so. It has very strong magnets, as you can see right here, and it can be easily usable without a case on. The handle itself is also very useful. You have a nice grip, we have a cold shoe mount right here, and a detachable Bluetooth button which pairs to your smartphone via Bluetooth of course, and you can start and stop recording remotely, and then you can simply magnetically attach it back. And here on the bottom we have a couple of 1/4-inch threads, and this is the ARCA Swiss Plate, and I've been using a little tripod to basically mount this in just like so. That simple. Speaking of using this system with external lenses, right here I have a case by Freewell and it's with 17mm threads, so we can use something like this telephoto lens 1.7 times, and you can simply screw this on, and as you can tell guys, it doesn't go all the way right here, and it also accepts 58mm filter threads right here, so I can use my camera filters without any issues. And also you can rotate it and not interfere with the SSD itself, so it's very convenient to use. Connecting a Bluetooth remote controller is also pretty straightforward. You simply turn this on, then you go into your Bluetooth settings, then you'll see Freewell in devices, it'll say pair, and you simply pair it as well, and then you have your remote control. It's connected. Now let's open the camera app, and here I have it. Click, like so, or if I want to start a video, I can remotely start a video. A very handy feature if you film yourself a lot. As I'm showing you right now guys, it's very easy to put this onto a tripod thanks to a built-in ARCA Swiss Plate on the grip itself, so you'll have a lot of mounting options while using it on a tripod with external lenses and filters. And by the way guys, this portion of the case itself, right there, it's also magnetic, and you can attach Freewell's magnetic filter systems like in these. Remember I was talking about overheating issues with some SSDs. Scientists from our Freewell lab did a number of tests, and you can see the results on the screen. So if you use your phone without a case, even in very hot weather, you'll be more than fine. But keep in mind that when the phones get hot, they tend to dim the display down, which might not be ideal for some shooting scenarios, but other than that, our Freewell Pro SSD Hub shows great results. If you want to use your SSD storage with Blackmagic camera app, go to Settings, then go to Media tab, then go to Save Clips to, and then to Files. Then on the left you pick your SSD, and right here you have your folder, or if you need to create a new one, tap right here and just rename it as you want to. Then go inside the folder and hit Open. And right now you'll be saving your files straight to the SSD. To sum up guys, this Freewell Pro SSD Hub is the sleekest, the easiest to use, and the most advanced SSD system that I've used with my iPhone 16 Pro Max, that's for sure. It has the reliability, the ease of use, and the portability thanks to the detachable SSD enclosure that I can use straight with my phone itself. All in all, love this product, and I add it off of this SSD without transferring my footage to any other devices, storages, or to my computer, so I can highly recommend it. So if you use your smartphone for photography or especially videography and you shoot long-form content and you need a lot of external storage, this is the way to go. Professional, reliable, and very versatile. Don't miss out. Elevate your shooting experience right now.